Hello, Alan. Here we go with KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Let me pull out my little microphone here, so I'll put up. I'm really excited to start this. We went ahead and skipped character creation and prologue because we did that last time, and you're not really missing anything. Basically, the Ebon Hawk is floating in space. Our body is on it. All of the passengers are on it. And we dock here because our our astromech droid fixes the ship, docks us, and this is us. That is a Kolto tank. Kolto in KOTOR is the same as Bacta. I don't know why they didn't just call it Bacta, but things were different back in the day. Look at those sneakers. Right. So this is the game. Let's get started. I know you saw me play some of the game, but now we are in possible. Sound like a plasma torch or something. Now you get to see all of it, which is exciting. We are playing as a Sentinel.
Still examining the survivors
Which is
of the
just-
damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggested we couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift chart. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid
She's
and
important.
a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to... Could be a Jedi. But we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would... But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Korta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident. Miners
Interesting.
about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be... There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to make... That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Tilo shipment for this month.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergent.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning... Evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Oh dear. Everyone's deceased except for me. Do we have any spikes? No, we don't. Unlock the morgue door. I think that's pretty much it. Med pack, that's nice. Chems, gotta love chems. Nice. It's a bit creepy.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Yes, I had hoped as much. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one.
So we're gonna go for a light side playthrough, which means we're not gonna say main
Close
things.
to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell... Your ship was attacked. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings the ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapon. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes. I do not know. Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from... It would prove lethal to those on...
I'm a
I leave
Jedi.
you to the exploration.
Right. So let's see. We will equip our plasma torch. Plasma torch isn't really a weapon. It kind of just... You can either security a door.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
If security fails, then you can go for a bash attack. And weapons basically make it so that you can open the door. Nice. So I'm a sword guy, so I will be playing with viper blades and lightsabers. So the game will pause and I can switch back between enemies. I'm skipping through all these, just so you can see. I definitely said attack. Let me turn the volume down on my headphones. As you can see, the combat system's super simple. It's just dice rolls, really. Oh dear. We pick up enemies' remains. And heal ourselves up. Nice. You can manually run in fights and stuff. It doesn't really do anything. It's okay to just like let the character run to the next enemy for you. And the nice thing about this game is you can save it at any moment. Even what I've done in battles before is I've killed an enemy, like in tough battles, you can kill an enemy and then immediately save the game. And then if you die, it'll load you back into that same spot. So you can kind of like...
This is the exit.
It's not really... Okay. Kreia has like a force bond with us, which is very nice. Force bonds are kind of like a staple in KOTOR games. Basically what they did in Rise of the Jedi is like a very... It's pretty much the same thing. They called it a dyad, but it's just a force bond.
I installed an override switch to shut down any... As added insurance, I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull... Whoever's responsible won't be able to have... And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off premature. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might... The blast wrecked the internal... I don't like what's going on here. If we don't...
I'm not going to go through all of these things, but basically...
The stealth field generator. All I need to do is equip the belt. And some skills. If any more droids start malfunctioning, I'd rather shut them down than destroy them.
Basically, the game's just trying to tell us what happened to the station, why things are going haywire. And it's also trying to give us a little bit of a tutorial.
In the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing but lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small...
they implemented a new feature in this game as well, where they do like, you have this ability, you should save the game. It's kind of funny. Oh, whoops! I accidentally deleted my old save file. Oh well. Okay.
Ah, you hear. It is the Force. Do not turn away from it. Come. I shall guide you down the
So sometimes it's good to just use the regular attack because things like critical attack, flurry, all of those things, especially at their base level, they provide like extra crit chance or extra attack roll or stuff like that. But they also have a penalty to them, and so because it's an RPG, we'll always go for Persuade. Computer use is really nice, but we need to get Treat Injury up because we don't have Heal yet. We won't get Heal until level 6, and we're only level 2. These are all the Force powers. We're going to go Affect Mind first. Affect Mind just basically will give us Force Persuade, which is kind of a big deal. And did we get some clothes yet? No, we did not. But we did get a stub field generator, which is nice. Oh. Nice. So you can see we'll kind of auto run whenever you spot stuff. Whenever you spot an enemy, the game will kind of pause itself like that, and you can just unpause it. Nice. And you can just run away from enemies to cancel the combat. Nice. We do have a map as well. Quest log and the map of the ship. It's all good stuff. Let's see. Oh, it looks like something has happened. So now that I have shut down these droids on this level, I can deactivate them if I want. I can also scavenge them for parts. And then I can disable them, which is kind of cool.
Beyond this door, someone but you have nothing to fear from this one.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
He's a bit sassy.
Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped... You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story.
That's me.
You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got not many Jedi left. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
The Jedi Civil War is set before the first game with Revan and Malak.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Look, no offense or anything, but you're... Hey, wait a minute. You're... The miners can't all be gone. Look, hey, let me out of... This facility isn't a military installation. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship.
I like it.
Huh? So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna...
Let's go.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console. Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down for remote. You can't even reroute...
Because it's an RPG.
Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight. Leave us here. Trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. We could try, but if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? Be my guest. How much else?
Light side points. Low-pitched whistles. That's our astromech droid. I have no idea what he's saying. So now we are the astromech droid. Cool. Right. And just like we can nope. I don't want that damage penalty. Just like we can customize our main character, we can also customize every single character with equipment and weapons and stuff, including the droids. There's our ship. I don't think I can open either of those. So we go this way. I have no idea why it ran so close to them. There we go. Boop, boop. Pop, pop. Oh my goodness, one. Are you kidding me? There we go. Rolling along. There's an enemy back there. I can see it. Oh, never mind. Components, okay. We always search everything. Because you never know when you're going to need that stuff. Just do a regular attack here. There we go. Ion Striker. Basically, what we learned from reading all and listening to all the holologs so far is that the mining droids are turning on all the miners, and they're not supposed to. And nobody knows why. Oh dear. Shields. Ion damage is nice because it's I mean, ion damage basically does like extra damage to droids. So using an Ion Striker right there basically just like, oh dear. That's a bummer. Can't believe it gave us that bad of misses. Oh my goodness. Is this how far back we've gone? We didn't do any autosaves? Ooh, let's see if we got any autosaves. Oh, this is such a bummer. Alright.
It is the Force. Do not turn away.
Time to skip everything. So this will reinforce my need to save a lot. Security failure. Failure. There we go. Oh boy. We'll go back to level up. And we always do persuade. We want to get that up a little bit. And maybe computer. Maybe stealth. Affect mind. Gotcha. I'm just gonna run to this console. No, I don't want to fight. I want to continue the story. And save. I can't believe we did not catch a single autosave. That is nuts. Absolute bunkers. Oh well, what can you do, right? It's a probably. Oh, hey Google, When did KOTOR 2 come out?
The initial release date of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, was the 6th of December 2004.
2004.
But you have nothing.
2004.
Nice
My
outfit.
goodness,
What, you
16
miners
years.
change regulation uniform? Well, Atten. You mean before? You see, this Jedi but the story gets better.
We
Well,
don't
what
want to
passes
just
for-
there
mindlessly
was
press
some big-
buttons because we don't want to get dark
Don't know
side
much about it.
points.
Not many Jedi. The exchange is a big. Like I said, I don't. The ones that weren't killed. Yeah, Revan. Look, no. Hey, wait a minute.
All right.
From my beautiful view, and maybe none of them Look, hey. This facility is. You shut down the cells. Huh?
Cool. Let's do it.
Great.
Maybe we'll just stick with using our droid shock arm for the.
All right, here we are. The asteroid
those
drift.
little
The hail
droid
warns them.
sites.
Thing is, you can bounce pure pizzazz. This system's been set. No, someone. I doubt it. We could try. Be my guest.
Let's see if we can get someone on the comms. We'll just skip everything. I'd rather risk it. Alright, now we save. Very nice. Got him. Yeah, I mean, we just want to get through this bit. There we go. Is that a cylinder? Ooh, got some equipment for my people. I won't be able to use any of that until these guys are reunited, unfortunately, but oh well. Components. Open the door. Open the door. Zap some droids. Hit him. Oh my goodness, come on. Cool. They basically just told me that I've got explosives and stuff here to use for that terminal. Ooh. Shields. Right, so then we equip the Ion Striker. We will save the game. Yet again. And go and fight some stuff. Ion Striker, Shock Arm. death. Repair kit. No idea why that's there. And be on our merry way. Up we go. Access the commands. Open the blast door. We can open the fuel depot. We have no spikes. Say levy. We need some drift charts. I can't remember exactly what I gotta do. Not entirely sure what to do.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been... The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to... A lot of cargo from the... And as requested, the secure cargo...
I already did that.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the ports. Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi... I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair... It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, then considering this latest... If anyone sends command... Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. And the maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to... Regardless, still no luck accessing the Navicomputer. It's been voice locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere. The only reason someone would lock their Navicomputer is to hide their astrogation chart. Only smugglers do that. Or someone with something to hide.
Interesting. How do I... I cannot remember what to do. I was down there and it didn't... Odd. I mean, I went down there once already. And I didn't see a terminal, but maybe I'm just dumb. Let's say all I saw was corpse. this is so confusing. What do I do? You will need to make your way there in order to access the subsystems. I found 3 sonic artifacts inside. I checked with the security as soon as I finished it. Continue signal through. So odd. I mean, they're not giving me anything to do here. This is weird. Did I miss a door? Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. I am an idiot. How about that top tier gameplay? Right, onward. Now that we've got the spikes, we can open the thing and download the map. Open the hangar. Open the fuel depot. Right. Let's save that. Don't worry, we are still the best there ever was at video games. We just try to keep everyone on their toes. Boom, boom. Oh my goodness. Missed. Come on now. Alright, missed again. Oh my goodness. Come on. This is torture. There we go. Sometimes the rolls are just awful. Get him. Pop, pop. Oh, yeah. What? Why is he doing that? Oh, I must have accidentally swapped that out. Whoops. Seemed like it was much more effective than the blaster. Nothing there. Wrong way. There we go. Force field. Not good. Access the cameras. It's been sealed. It's almost like somebody wanted to keep everyone inside the facility. Cutscene. That can't be good. That can't be good.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not? Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
I mean, you can go back to your cell.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo... If he got the turbo lifts working, then we... Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down and... That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down... You're either really brave... Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up... not that I care what happened. I'll keep the comlink open. I may be able to go...
Comlink! Cool. Atton's a bit of a coward. He doesn't come with us. At least not yet. It says Y should only be used in combat, but you can do a little sword flip. Which is kind of fun. Y just cancels a Q. Like in the combat. I don't think that's the way. I can't remember exactly which one. But we'll explore it all. We'll just disable all these after scavenging them. And continue figuring out where to go. Later on, we're going to get an ability called Burst of Speed, which will let us run faster, and then we get an upgraded version called Night Speed, which will give us extra attack rolls. I think, yep, this is where I gotta go. We should save. We're at 43 minutes right now, so in about 7 minutes we will stop this video and then move on to episode 2.
Can you read me? What did you say? Your signal's cramped. There's a lot of interference down there. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, there should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of... Will do. And be careful.
All right then. There we go.
Find the emergency supply. About time. The whole half, but there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect. Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against... It won't last forever. Just equip it on your... just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID You could, if you have the skill in it. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam. There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main axis.
So, basically what we learned there is we have clothes. Very good. We've got these energy shields, and you can see when you click them, it says what they absorb, which is nice. Up our awareness. Equip a lot of the things that we've gotten, and we are going for the stealth field generator, which that's why we put a few points into stealth, because we don't want to be seen. Now the bummy thing about stealth is you can only walk, but apparently in this game there's a feat. You only ever use stealth one time in the entirety of KOTOR 1. But in KOTOR 2, they give you more opportunities to use stealth, which is nice. And so you can see right here, there's
Watch where you
mines.
step. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against. If you have survey gear or a safety harness.
Now, I don't have any skills in demolitions, so I can't pick those up. If you have a high enough skill, you can pick up certain like mines that you see. Otherwise, then you can just disable them, and disabling them just makes it disappear essentially. Now, the only bad thing about stealth is that it's not guaranteed to... We don't have enough parts. If you get enough parts, then you can basically upgrade that droid a lot. And all that'll do is give you basically a helper. Now, the thing about stealth is it's not like a guaranteed to be able to get past things. All enemies will do like what the game calls checks to basically see if they can detect you and stuff like that. Ooh, advanced laser. We're just gonna save. And if they get a high enough check, basically that's why you would want to invest more points into stealth, because if they get a high enough check, it'll basically override your stealth skill, which is lame.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch.
So let's see what we can do. Right, we'll go ahead and stop this one here, and see you in the next one.